Get it going right now for Dan Miller, everybody.
Isn't it fucked up when someone gets blood in your car after you've stabbed them? All right, you guys seem ready. Why is everyone so afraid to say the word diarrhea at work? And I know it's not just because it's the hardest word to spell in the English dictionary, but in the office, everyone's got these cliche terms like stomach bug and food poisoning. You're not fooling anyone. I said to my boss last week, hey, how was your weekend? He's like, I had a stomach bug, how was yours? I looked at him dead in the eye and was like, not great either. I had diarrhea. We were just staring at each other blankly. It was like the Spider-Man meme, just pointing at each other. So this here kind of feels like a workplace. I at least want this to be my job. Starting in this room, right here, right now, let's normalize the word diarrhea at work. Sir, say it with me. Diarrhea! 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 Thank you. Now that I've got you all loosened up, literally, I flew on an airplane last week. Straight up, if middle seat is my only option, I'll cancel my plans, miss a wedding, miss a funeral. It's just not worth it. Nobody likes the middle seat, I know, but I'm a tad stocky. I would be the first customer for Big and Tall's new store, Wide and Short. So, as I'm patiently waiting for my middle seat companion, I pray for a 5'1", 100-pound person, ideally with slender shoulders and if possible, no arms. Or at the very least, one amputated arm. What I usually get is a 6'3", 250-pound linebacker with 4 arms and an emotional support dog that looks like a Great Dane. Everyone talks about the fight for the armrest, but the true battle is who can get their back pressed up against the seat first, forcing the other person to lean forward. So if you're next to somebody you know, you can lean over a little bit, brush arms, whatever. But I think if two people are next to each other on an airplane, even if they're complete strangers, each should reserve the right to cuddle with the other one if they're uncomfortable at any given time. If I'm middle seat, I would absolutely cuddle with a stranger. I think the only thing stopping me would be open wounds and like aggressive boogers. Even moderate boogers are fine. But wouldn't it take the tension down a notch if the captain's announcement was, hello everybody, fasten your seatbelts, prepare for takeoff, and cuddle with your neighbor. So I only asked my wife one favor. Absolutely no plans on Sundays in the fall. Why is that? Football, that's right. Not only do I not want any plans, I don't want to be asked to do any chores. I don't even want to be spoken to when I'm watching a football game. Turn off the oven, turn off the grill, feed the cat. These are all things that could wait until the next day if there's a tied game in the fourth quarter. You know what? My marriage to the Jets is stronger than my marriage to my wife. Yeah, I'd trade that for a Super Bowl ring. I love the Jets so much, but they break my heart. I'm like an abused spouse. They haven't made the playoffs in 13 years. 13. For you non-sports fans, to put that in relationship terms, that's like only getting hand jobs with no sex for 13 years straight. Regular season games are like hand jobs, playoff games are like sex, and the Super Bowl, anal. Ironically, in my household, Super Bowl Sunday is also only once a year. But after 13 years of hand jobs, I'd be filing for divorce immediately. But I'm gonna stick with this team, whether Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles again, runs for vice president, or does whatever the hell he wants to do just to let me down again. Sign me up for life, I'm all in. So, speaking of marriage, my father-in-law really wants grandchildren, and I'm always getting the question, are you guys trying? I'm gonna translate what each of these types of questions actually mean. Are you guys trying means, are you coming inside? Are you guys still trying? I understand you were coming inside, but are you still coming inside? How long have you guys been trying? Have you been coming inside for years or just like months or weeks? Are you seeing anyone to help you guys try? Are you seeing a doctor that's identifying the exact hour and minute of the day for peak ovulation, and are you dropping everything else to fuck at that exact moment? Are you happy now, Grandpa Ken? Got all the information you need? Still want grandchildren? Thank you guys, I'm Dan Miller.
Few comics left. You guys are doing